Hello. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Akemi Gary, Everyday Stamping. I am independent Stamping Up demonstrator in Chatsford, Pennsylvania. Whew. It is Thursday night, 7:06. Sorry, I'm a little late to start the Facebook Live. Oh boy, it's been busy. I hope you are doing well. I had a great day. We had a very chilly, cold night, cold days in the last maybe 5 or 6 days. Lots of rains. But today is finally it's a blue sky. It was so nice. I had a lunch with my friends, so it was so nice and a very, very good day for me. And I hope you're doing well. And here I am sharing a new ink colors today. So excited. New annual catalog went live this Tuesday. I placed tons of new stuff in order. I'm patiently waiting to be shipped and those things, and it takes a little while. So meanwhile, I have some ink colors I got last month as the pre-order. ゆうこさんおはようございます。ありがとうございます。電車で通勤中でしょうか、それとも今ゴールデンウィークでお休みでしょうか。ありがとうございます。はい。Okay, so today's card is I use all new colors here, and I'm not sure how to say this one in English. It's a reptile or reptile. That's this technique has been out there forever. Like when I started stamping 25 years ago, just ink and paper, and you can create this fun background, or what you say, technique. And I just use the new colors, so I will show you how I did this today. All right, I am going to flip the camera. So I believe you can hear me, right? Last week or somewhere in Instagram live, I was talking, but nobody could hear me. So I had to restart. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Or if you don't hear me, I don't know, if you don't hear me, you leave a comment. All right. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera here. Okay. My craft table is very messy right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we are. I can bring up a little higher, or maybe I am good. I think I'm good. I don't want to touch it. Okay. Maybe bring a little higher. Okay. All right. How that? Is that good? Okay. So these are new colors. I want to get this hostess code right here. Hostess code for that May. Yeah, welcome to May, right? It's just time flying. All right, let me double check on my monitor. Let's see. Okay. In Japan, it's called first week in August. Oh, no, May is called the Golden Week. They have a long week vacation, or like a week all off. So everybody traveling, doing fun things. Hello, Melanie. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you doing? Great. So, okay, today's card is this. Let's see. All right. I don't know how to call this in English. Melanie, do you know? Do you make in a section? Is it tile or retile technique? Maybe I'm not phrasing correctly. All right. So today's stamp set is Botanical Layers. This one was actually released last year, last annual catalog, but I haven't used it, and this is a beautiful image, and I thought this would be great to make repeatingly using this stamp image. And new ink colors. I'm sure you saw those already, but let me show you. Boho blue, most popular ink color this year so far, and Moody. I call it Mauve. Maybe it's a girl's name. Moody Mauve. I believe that's the way it's pronounced. Moody Mauve. It's like a grayish pink, and here is a pebble path. It's like it has a little gray tone of the brown, and the copper gray. It's very brown. It has a reddish brown, and the wild wheat. This is a very greenish, yellowish color. It's really pretty. And I thought the pecan pie is a new brown in a neutral family. I thought it was in color, but this is a core color. These fives are in colors, and the pecan pie is a core color in a neutral family. And this, I use this one too. It'll go very well. All right, let me start this. Today is what you need is Stampin' Up masking paper. This comes with the 12 sheets, and then back side has a sticky. You can take off this one, and that has a sticky, and then you can create the masking. And then this side you can actually stamp, and then if you stamp, you can have a stamp image. You can use the scissors and cut out, and then you can mask the stamp image. But today is we're just making the sections. All right, let me show you how I did this. Okay. あ、ひふみさんこんにちは。Hi Melanie. So sounds. I'm sorry. My eyes about keeps fading up. The sound's fading up. That's no good. Maybe my connection is bad. Let me double check. All right. Can you hear me now? It's good? All right. If you can hear me, just maybe I need to speak a little loud, or let's see. Hey, Shannon. Hello. Are you back in the West Coast, right? Okay. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. All right, or if you can hear well, just give me a thumbs up. All right. So now, this is the size. Masking tape is 5 by 7. So I'm gonna trim the exactly size of the quarter sheet of the cardstock, which is 5.5 and 5.5 and 4.25, right? I'm using masking, what you call masking paper from Stampin' Up, but if you don't have it, surely you can use the just regular paper, printing paper, or post-it note. But if you have this, it's very, very easy to make this card. So use the pencil and the ruler and put line here where you want to cut. Just like that. Oops. This is just about, it's no rule whatsoever. Okay. And then bring back paper trimmer again. Okay, maybe it's position of your microphone. It's hard to hear when you're moving around. Okay. You know what? Okay. I try to bring in maybe phone here, close to maybe phone. Let me bring it a little closer so that maybe. Okay. All right. I try to not moving around. I try to stay close to the microphone or my iPhone. All right. So now, just cut. Use the pencil marker as a guide. I'm gonna cut. Oh, before I do that, I need to put the number so I don't make it a mess. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that way I know how to lay them out. So I'm gonna trim here. 1, 2. Yeah, if you're stamping, I'm sure you use this technique with copy paper or post-it note to make these pattern here. All right, I cut like this, right? 2, 3, 4. And the next things I need to bring in the cardstock. Quarter sheet of the cardstock, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then you need this emboss body, has a little powder in it. We use this when do the heat embossing, try to take it off the static. But what happened is this one is very sticky, and sometimes when you work on a paper, it's stick too much and tear, lip the surface of the paper. So to prevent that, I just put this one, just put a little powder, so that way take it off this stickiness. Okay, or you can just simply do it around like your hand, your skin, or your clothes. But I do not want to do the clothes because I mask. After I stamp, I'm going to put this one back. I don't want to get it too dirty here. So that this embossing body is a perfect, just enough the powder to prevent the paper stick too much. So I just lay them there. Okay, I'm going to do number 2. Oh, I thought I can't see well. You know what? My glasses is bad. Okay. All right. So number 2 here. I just tap a little bit here. And just line up nicely. Okay. And then number 3. I'm putting this one so people can see what I'm making. Right. Okay. And then this masking paper, you can cut with a punch, you can cut with a dies, and that will really good. Oh my gosh, I have an issue and taking a backing here. Okay. Let me tease in here in the corner. Yep. Okay. Okay. Tap a little bit here. Okay. It's like a patchwork job. I'm waiting for the order to come. Melanie, did you place an order on the May 2nd? And of course, I was gonna expedite and shipping, and I pushed the button. And without expediting, and then I emailed a Stampin' Up customer service, or actually demonstrator service, and emailed them, upgrade the shipping, and they respond. Of course, and I got 3 days later, so I need to call them to verify the all my informations, because right now Stampin' Up the shipment is so slow. They had a great sale on April 19th, free shipping, and they had a huge order. So I received finally that when I placed the order on April 19th, I just received it today. So, all right. Anyway, so if you are rushing in some order, just be careful. And if you're good, then like waiting 2 weeks, that's okay. But if you need something sooner, you might need to expedite in shipping. All right. So you create. I made all masking paper over the quarter sheet of the basic white. So I'm gonna start working here. I'm gonna use my color. I'm gonna use Moody Mauve. Is that right? Did I pronounce it right? Okay. And I need a little oops. I need a scrap paper. Okay, here is the first stamp. I'm gonna ink. Okay, number 1. I'm gonna move this one. Technically, I didn't need to put this on first, but I saved this. Number 1 here. And a stamp. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna stamp this area. Let's see. Stamp. I'm gonna stamp this way. I didn't get this enough image. You can press down a little more. Might be better. Now I'm gonna go same way like this. Let me stamp here. Okay, so this time I got a good image. All right, then bring in the blending brush and always take off the first stroke here and then just go around it. So pretty. This is a really pretty color. Actually, it's much darker than I thought. It's more, I thought more pink, but it's pretty like burgundy to me. Is that correct? Okay. All right. I like that. Okay, let's put away. That was Moody Mauve. And the next color is Pebbled. Oh, before I go in there, I need to mask. I need to put it back number 1 here. Hide it. And I'm gonna get the number 2. This is number 2. Alright. And my number 2 is this one. Okay, Pebble Bath. My stamp is a little dirty. Let me clean up. Okay, simply show me here. Okay, this is Pebble Bath. Now I'm gonna up it here. Okay, it's much darker than I thought. And now I'm gonna use a smaller blending brush because it's a small section, or I just didn't have enough bigger one. Okay. This is very dark too. It's grayish more. Okay. All right, it's good. All right. Okay, that was Pebbled Bath. All right. Next one is okay, number 3. I'm gonna move this. Oh, I need to put back in the number 2 here. Okay. Now, next color is the Boho blue. Yes, this is a very popular color, Boho blue. Alright. I think everybody loves blue. Okay, now I'm gonna stamp here. And let me get the little angle here. Alright, so pretty. Now I have a here blending brush. Always take off the excess ink in the first stroke because you don't want to make a line on a cardstock. You want to have a nice gradation here. Okay. I try to darker. I try to add more ink on the, over the line, and I try to keep in a white in the center. Okay. Okay. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Number 3 here. And then take it off number 4 here. Okay. Our next color is Pecan Pie. I think Pecan Pie. Pecan Pie is not in color. It is the core color in neutral group. Okay. All right, next one is this. Let me double check. Okay. This is so pretty. Let me see stamp here. All right, 1, 2, 3. You want to wait a few seconds so paper can soak the absorb the ink. All right, now. See, this time I could stamp close to the image, so if you press a little bit more, that's the key. You don't get those gap. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I could stamp in here one more time to get the good coverage here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. I'm happy. Okay, now other stamping brand. By the way, the blending brush, you can wash in water and then dry them, so you don't need to have like 10 or 20 brushes. Of course, if you have it, you can you can do a lot of things. You can work very quicker, but you don't need to have entire color for the each. I mean, you don't need to have tons of the brushes for the each color. You can all separate. Maybe I have maybe 9 of them, so that I do the like a more pinkish color, like yellowish colors, and a blue, lighter blue, darker blue, like that, like brown. You could go share and cross color. All right. Okay. Alright, like that. So this was pecan pie. Pecan pie. Okay, I'm gonna bring back number 4. Okay, now I'm gonna do the number 5 here. Okay. You can see that after you stamp, sometimes it doesn't stick, but you can just gently just press down. Okay, so next color is wild wheat, and I'm putting up with this little what do you call it? It's like a what's the word? It's like a seed, right? And floating in the air. Okay, wild wheat. Very pretty color. Okay. Maybe here. Okay. Very pretty. And then blending brush. This is very like yellowish green. Which one is your favorite so far? Wow. Very unique color. It's a yellow, green, yellow, has a yellow tone here. Very pretty. Actually, it's more like, yes, this color will be really good in a fall, don't you think? This color is really good in a fall. Like last year's in colors are like more like a spring and a summer. And then this one is like more fall to me. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna use it in the next couple months. Okay, now last one, number 6 is copper clay. That's a brown, very reddish brown. Let's see. One, two, three. Beautiful. I didn't get the much gap here. All right, I do here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. This is definitely like a fall color, right? Oh, I need it. I need to add in a color. I think this is a brush. Yeah, this year's color is a very masculine color. I say, like for the when you're making color for the men, you can use these color nicely. Let me add a little more. All right. So I did all 6 colors. Now you can move all those maskings. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Very nice. So pretty all together. All right, so I'm gonna use the dies to trim in here. I am going to use a stitch rectangle dies, which actually retired. Retired May 1st, but that's the only frame I have right now. But you could do the scalloped contours. It has a big one. Also, this die would be great. Right here. It's a decode? I can't pronounce. Rectangles. That's page 163. This will be has a little bit edge to cut nicely. So I haven't ordered that one yet, but since rectangle die, stitch rectangle die retired, so I might need to get that one. Okay, so I'm gonna cut. Let's put my embossing here, die cut machine here. So let's see, do I have my rectangle die? Yes. When you place the rectangle die, if you put just straight to right here to the die cut machine, all pressure going here, and it's very difficult. It's hard to crank, so you might want to angle a little bit like this, so pressure kind of going and don't go in the same time. So I put the masking tape to secure die so that won't move. All right, let's put the plate, and I'm gonna cut. All right, so now it's really nice and smooth. Okay. Okay. All right, is it nice? All right, so now I am going to bring in Boho blue, half sheet of the cardstock, which is 8.5 by 5.5, and I'll put that here. Place this one. All right, so now last touch, I need to put the little embellishment. I put a little ribbon of Boho blue. Maybe I do that. Kind of a little bulky. I was not sure I'm gonna do that, but yeah, I'll do it. I put a little tape here. And just zigzagging here. And treat here. And then for the focal point, I stamp this one. Thank you for everything. This stamp set has a beautiful saying, thank you for everything, and thinking of you, you mean the whole world. No, you mean the world to me. This one has a nice saying. All right, so I did white heat embossing in a black cardstock. It's already cut. And then this one is a vellum paper. I love this vellum paper. Has this leaf pattern. It calls a Vellum Basics. Comes with 3 different pattern like a polka dots and stripes. So it was released the mini catalog in the last season, but it stayed in the annual catalog. So I'm gonna put this one on the here, and then I just add the tape here. This is a Vellum paper, but the adhesive doesn't go through, so you can put a lot of them. So I just place here, but I just don't put the I usually put the stamping dimensional, but for this Vellum stamping dimensional might be see-through, so I just didn't use it. And okay, let's decorate the inside too. I do have, oh, this is a big, all right, let me cut this one. Just trim a 1/4 inch, so that's going to inside. Do you have any questions? Is it good? And let me see, I get a mail about Melanie said pretty sure after I use new colors, yes, they would be my favorite. I know sometimes it's very difficult when you see it like first time. And actually this what's it called, mauve, Moody mauve, it's more like a wine kind of Bordeaux color. Like I thought it's more pinkish. Maybe my ink pad. All right, so I'm gonna stamp Boho blue. Bring in a Boho blue. Stamp in this corner. Just like that. Then I'm gonna add a little blue here. You know, I have a little gap. And then I'll add a little more stamp here. All right. This will begin giving a little color, right? All right, that's good. All right, let's put this one inside.ようこさん、こういう風になってたんですね。早速トライしてみたいテクニックです。そうなんですよ。これはね、本当ペーパーとインクがあればとりあえずできるテクニックなので、ぜひぜひお試しください。Alright, so now we need some little embellishment, right? This is a new one. It's so pretty, called in color dots. So I have all in colors and 3 different sizes. It's like a clear dot. So pretty. So I'm gonna put those. I guess I can put each color in each section. Or maybe that's too much. Let's see. That goes here. Boho blue. Boho blue goes there, and then this is Moody. Oh gosh. Moody mauve. Put it here. And this is what's the name of this one? Pebbled. Okay, I don't have a pecan pie because pecan pie is not in color. Is that correct? So this is the copper clay. All right, let me try a copper clay here. And then this is wild wheat. Let me get the bigger one, wild wheat here. I don't think I can put in a pecan pie. All right. Or maybe I can put the copper clay. I don't know, that might be stay. No, maybe no, I won't do that. Is that good? Yeah, I do like it. All right. I hope you like today's project. And I need to add an embellishment here. This is so pretty. It's a dot. It's a half like a clear, very shiny. And today's stamp set of Botanical Layers. And here is the Stampin Up masking paper. It's good to have this one. Oh, let me show you one that I made these. These are last year's inkers. We have still these inkers. And butterflies, brilliant wings retired, but these are cards I did. So, all right. I hope you enjoy my project today. Oh no, my monitor is gone. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And see you next week. Take care. Bye now.